All right, so now we're gonna do the R. If you want to see, excuse me, if you want to see the big circle overall, that's gonna be on TikTok. The just R is gonna be here, on YouTube, perhaps elsewhere, but most likely just on YouTube. So we have the space R here. Already got this all cut out. I also need to import the outer SVG that I just did. It's hiding in my downloads folder. We're gonna open this, and the last one I did at 25%, so I'm gonna just start there, and we're gonna import. It takes a second. So this is with Tinkercad. Yeah, it's still freaking huge, which I knew it was gonna be huge. So we'll just shift this down, make it smaller. We're gonna stick that up there for now. Make sure we have this at our, we want 1/8 of an inch, just because that's what worked last time. I'm gonna make this bigger. It's gonna be up to Metley on what size he actually wants to print them. Here we're just gonna go to 4.5. 4.5. We're gonna stick with 4.5. So basically we are going to make this the same size. Come here. If I can get it to grab. So we want 4.5 for the top. And then we're gonna go and center them and see how close we are, which it's about where it should be. So it's perfect. So we're gonna grab the outer, and we're gonna make it thicker. We're gonna make it 3/4 of an inch. So that's the base R. And we're gonna group it so it's all together. There we go. And I'm not sure if 4 pieces is gonna be great for this, so I'm gonna do this one in 3 pieces. So we're gonna do this piece here, about there. Yep. We're gonna do this piece here. Gonna drag it. Make sure we cover it all. Oh, maybe I am gonna do 4 pieces. Oh, excuse me. And then we're gonna do this piece here. Drag there. And drag out. And then this piece here, and all that needs to be fixed, but that's okay. And we're gonna drag out and out. So this piece here in the middle, for some reason, isn't all the way down. So we're just gonna drag that down. So this is how we get our 4 pieces. Basically, I'm gonna drag this one off, group it. It takes a second, and there's our part 1. I'm gonna rename this Respawn R. Export STL. And that'll automatically export into my downloads folder. Just Control Z to get that back in spot. And then systematically, we are just gonna pull one out of the way. It's not too bad. Put that back. Drag this one out. Now, yes, technically we could print it all as one piece. But this gives Metley the option to do it as big of a piece as his printer bed will allow. Whereas if we do it as one solid piece, it drastically limits the size that we can do it. I believe he also has a Creality, like I have, which is only about a 12 by 12 inch print bed. So definitely like restricted in how big he could make it. But for the R, I'm gonna send him a solid as well. So if he wants to print a trial, he could. It's up to him. I'm not going to show you his email, obviously, but that's it. That's it. It's done. So if you open, if I open, go to downloads here. If I open, say, the R, the first piece, it'll open up in my Cura. There's different 3D printing programs out there. Cura is just what we use. It has its issues, but so does everything. So, and I always get these errors, and I'm just gonna leave them. So this is part 1. Now, if I go 1, 2, 3, I can drop them all in here. It'll take a second for them to load. At least it should. Maybe. Oh, what did it do? What did it do? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that is. That can go away. Come here. All right, so this is the bottom part of the R. This is the top. Oh, it didn't upload one. That's why. Which one did it miss? Which one is weird? I'm guessing 2. No, it's got to be 1. Okay, so 1 is wrong. So that's cool. Okay, so let me get this all back together. So this piece here would have been number 1. So we're going to pull all these off. Wait, backwards. I did that backwards. I'm going to pull this one off. And then we're going to group this. Oops. We're going to group that. Takes its time, sorry. That does not look right. Hold up. Because that messed up again. Why? 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 Okay. Group. There we go. Okay, export. STL. So we determined 1 is bad. So I'm just gonna delete number 1. Pull Cura back up. I don't need 2 of those. And then we're gonna pull in our new number 4. No, it didn't save it. What the heck is going on? Did it not? Hold on. There we go. Nope. Come on. There we go. Okay. So there's our part 1. There's our part 2. Part 3. And part 4. And then that looks like the Respawn logo. So Metley will print this at whatever size he deems fit. And then we'll go from there. So basically I'm going to email these pieces all to Metley, and then it's in his hands. So it won't be on my YouTube because obviously I'm not the one who's doing the final 3D print. But if you check out Metley's, it's at Metley _ at METTLEY crapola. I'll make sure I grab it and I'll put the link in the description to Metley's Twitter, so you guys can see the finished product. But there it is. Like I said, he'll print these pieces completely separate, because he can basically print this, like he can scale this all the way up to like 300% to fit on the bed, and it'll be huge. Versus a solid piece, he could only print a maximum of about, it's about 11 inches by 11 inches, assuming he has the same printer that I do. But this was kind of his idea. Well, this piece itself was not his idea, but the overall, like, turning a logo into an RGB light was his vision for his own logo. So I am gonna just design the STL file, and he's gonna make it a reality. So check him out and you'll see it. Bye bye.